What's up YouTube? For tonight I have a full Japanese mythology team. This was a bit out there and it was an interesting theme team. Had this one today against a friend on my friends list on my passerby. So it was a good and fun battle, so I thought I'd upload it. Leave them theme team suggestions below in the comment section as usual. Give me something original, give me something good. Go, do it. Good chance you'll get picked if it's original. And good chance other people will like your comment too. Right, so we had a nice mixed tier battle here. So we have a Pyro lead versus my Whiscash. Now this was a choice banded Whiscash. In comes Heliolisk. I actually went for the Earthquake here because I thought it may come in with the dry skin. But since it's got Air Balloon, I'm pretty much completely countered there. As I mentioned before, I'm choice banded. Now obviously some sort of grass move is coming my way. So I went into Ninetales here to take that. That does obviously minimal damage to me. Now I'm running a physical Ninetales here for the shits and giggles pretty much, and I get hit by Surf Air, but since I've got some natural bulk on my Ninetales, I knew that Surf was coming obviously, and I knew that I would live it. So I got the Citrus Berry there. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. I'm going to get that power boost because of the dry skin, and that's going to just annihilate Heliolisk there, and then Citrus Berry pretty much is going to save me from getting KO'd there with a recoil damage. Sweet! Nice little start there for me getting rid of that. Okay, now Liepard comes in, so that's screaming a fake out, or maybe a Thunder Wave trying to get me to swap. Anyways, I went into my Mawile anyway. This is obviously not a Mega Mawile, just normal Mawile. I intimidated, and we had the fake out here. It's a normal gem fake out there. I can see that there, so that's going to do pretty much nothing to me after the Intimidate. Plus I resisted anyway. So Liepard, I'm not sure if it had knockoff or anything. I stayed in anyway regardless. Okay, Rhydon comes in. Here I'm running a very bulky Mawile here, a stockpile Mawile. I've got stockpile on it, a Toxic as you've seen, Seismic Toss and Rest Chesto. It works pretty fun, and it obviously it's walled by its obvious counters there, Ghost and like Ghost Steel, but apart from that, it works quite well. So Rhydon goes out there. I can stall that all day with Stockpile and Rest, and Toxic will just wear it down unless it's a Rest Sleep Talker. Okay, so I get Trace there by the Gardevoir. It intimidates me. I just went for another Stockpile, so I thought, whatever, let's see what this Gardevoir is going to do to me. Now, I was thinking, well, I can go for Toxic here, just, get that Toxic, and it actually burns me there, which is fine because I haven't revealed that I've got Rest or anything like that. So I've got Toxic up on Gardevoir, which is nice. So that's two Pokemon now Toxic, so the Rhydon and the Gardevoir. So this is good. Things are going quite good here. This Mile's working really nicely. I've actually used it before in one of my previous videos. I can't remember. Then Gardevoir bust out the Heal Bud. I'm like, so Will-O-Wisp and Heal Bud. I actually run one similar to that. It may be very may even be the same one or very similar, so I'm thinking I know what set it is now, so I'm going to Seismic Toss there anyway. Now since it's got Heal Bell, I know that it's got a limited amount of PP, and I'm always going to win the Toxic Heal Bell kind of battle there because Toxic's got more PP, and I could stall this this Gardevoir out forever. Didn't really want to do that. I really only wanted to cause a swap, so I can see Draining Kiss is the other move, and I was guessing what the other move was at this time. So anyway, I Toxic the Gardevoir again, trying to cause a swap here because I didn't really want to swap out at the moment. Even, it's quite funny because I'm a Steel type but I don't have a Steel move, but that's how it is with some of these fun sets. Anyways, so Gardevoir can't touch me at all. It's going to eventually lose the stall war here, and I'm expecting the Pyro to eventually come out. I was thinking, what should I do here? Should I go for another Stockpile or should I go for a Seismic Toss? Because I knew eventually, as I said, the Pyro would be drawn out. I went for a Stockpile again and I was like, I could have gone for a Seismic Toss, but that's okay. So I stockpiled two there. Obviously not going to stay into this matchup now. Thinking, well, obviously a fire move is coming my way, whether it be a Flamethrower or Overheat. One of those two. So I thought, well, I can swap with my Ninetales here, get the Flash Fire and maybe cause a swap. Who knows? Let's go for it anyway. So I get the Flash Fire there with the Overheat. That was just annihilated my Mawile there. Thinking what I should do here. I thought, well, I've revealed my Flare Blitz, so let's do a double swap into my Frostlass. I don't think they'd ever predict that I'd go back and swap Frostlass into Pyro, so that's what I did. Rhydon actually stays in for the Ice Beam, and that just annihilates it, but I think they may have been, I don't know, the only reason I can think they stayed into that is if they thought I was using my physical. I actually run a physical one too with Ice Punch and stuff. I'm not sure why they stayed into that. I don't know, but anyway, I throw out the Substitute here because I'm expecting a Sucker Punch from Liepard. here. It hits me with Night Slash. I'm like, okay, it hasn't revealed Sucker Punch at the moment. Doesn't mean it doesn't have it. You know, that's it's obviously it's stab, but it may have a dual. I have seen a Night Slash and Sucker Punch, so I'm going to swap that out there. I'm not really comfortable with that. I know that I can't one-shot it, so I thought, let's go back into my Mawile here. I might be able to get a rest off here after the Intimidate, depending on what moves it got. So I had Sucker Punch, I was right, it just wasn't, it didn't use it right away. Okay, so I went for rest here. I've got that Intimidate up. That doesn't take me out, which is good because it resists it. And I'm going to get my rest here with a Chest of Berry and get all my health back. So that's really nice. I've got my full recovery on my tank Pokemon for my whole team here. So Mawile was pretty much tanking all the hits for my team. It did... Actually, I think this was my second battle this time, actually, so it, I got a decent battle reasonably quickly. Okay, so Lipod U-turns out of there. Obviously, it can't touch me at all. It's used Night Slash, Sucker Punch, and U-turn at the moment. I'm not sure, and Fake Out. That's all its moves, so it can't touch me. It can't touch me with a Barge Pole. Okay, so Pyro's going to come in there. I knew that would come in, so I went for Seismic Toss. That does some decent damage to that. I know Pyro's definitely not going to have any forms of recovery there, and I'm thinking, well, they may expect me to go into a Ninetales again. Should I go into Froslass? I decided not, and I went back into Ninetales, got the Flash Fry again. It's like, phew, that was lucky. I nearly just suicided my Froslass there. Okay, thinking what I should do here, I was like, umming and ahhing what I should do. I could do a double swap back into my Froslass again, which sucked because I actually had a move tip guard for with my Ninetales, but more on that later. Anyway. Here I was thinking, well, I could go for a sub here, just set the sub up, or I could go for Ice Beam. I was thinking what I should do. I thought, nah, we'll swap out here and try something different. So I'm going to go back into my Ninetales again. I knew that I could take a Draining Kiss, and I probably could have stayed in from before. I was overthinking things a little bit. Anyways, I knew that it couldn't Will-O-Wisp me because of Flash Fire. Draining Kiss was going to do donkeys, which it did, and Heal Bell. I wasn't sure what its other move is. Anyways, I've got Iron Tail on this for rock types, and I thought, well, let's give it a crack. Let's go for it. Flare Blitz, I actually misclicked there. I was like, oh my fucking god, you idiot! You idiot! I could have got a freaking Iron Tail off there. So they Heal Bell and clear up all their poison and stuff. So I'm seething at the DS. Saliva's running. No, I'm joking. So I went for Iron Tail, and it fucking misses. Fuck. So and then. They actually misclicked as well. We were actually talking after the battle, and they misclicked on their Pain Split as well. So it was an absolute balls up, to say the least, those last two turns. So we're finally back in the battle now, and Ironhead just annihilates Gardevoir, which is hilarious that it even hit and even be on Ninetales. So that's how it was. Okay, Swellow's going to come out here. I don't have much to check this except my Mawile. I could have swapped it in, but I just let Ninetales die because I wanted a fresh swap in anyway, and I was pretty happy with my Ninetales there, and I was happy to sack it. Okay, now I was thinking, well, it's obviously going to be one of two sets. It's going to be the Brave Bird Everything set, or just the Choice Specs Boomburst set. They're the most common ones that I see. Okay, so into my Mawile again with Intimidate. Swellow's just going to U-turn there because it obviously can't touch me at all after Intimidate, and plus none of its moves can really hit me as well. Its main stab, Facade, Brave Bird. Okay, anyway, so Pyro's coming up, which I knew it would have went for the Seismic Toss again, so slowly whittling its health down with Seismic Toss there. So I'm going to need, what, 2 more of them? Okay, so I'm thinking, what should I go for? Should I go into my Whiscash because it resists any fire moves? And then they went for the Hyper Boy, so I'm thinking here, what are they Scarf or are they Specs? I wasn't sure. Here I was thinking, what should I do? Should I go for Waterfall or Earthquake? I decided to go for Waterfall in case Swellow came in, and man, it was a good thing I did that because that would have been, I would have had to swap there. I could have gone into my Mawile after if I did go for Earthquake, but I thought Waterfall was the best option there, and that gets rid of Swellow. So I was thinking this is pretty good. Okay, so Pyro's going to come back in and go for the Hyper Voice again. I wasn't sure whether I'd live this because it was awfully close from before, and it actually takes me out. So on the first, I think the first time I got minimum damage, then I got max damage on the next one. So that was Whiscash down, but that's how it goes. So I'm going to go to my Manectric here. This is obviously not Mega. I'm running a physical set on this, and I went for the Wild Charge, and that was pretty much just overkill on Pyro anyway, completely unnecessary. And that's Pyro down, and that's my Manectric down. I just lived there a little bit, but the Life Orb actually takes me out in the end. Okay, so I had a couple of risky Pokemon on team, but I wanted to try them out. It was good fun. So I had 3 left. Their last Pokemon was Liepard. Now, I thought, okay, I've got to end this battle with a Boom, because I'm actually running normal Gem Explosion on this, and I thought, well, you know, what are they running? Are they running max speed or max attack? Wasn't sure, so I took a little risk, and I thought, bugger, I'm going to die to the U-turn, because, 4 times. That just annihilates me, but I wanted to finish the battle off with an explosion there, but I didn't get the chance to do that. So obviously, there's no way that Liepard is going to be able to get past my Mawile, and that is, pretty much game there. I'm going to Intimidate it, I'm going to Toxic it, and just use Seismic Toss there. And it was a fun battle. I enjoyed it. Especially the Ninetales was really, really cool. A lot better than what I thought it would go. Obviously, its attack's very subpar. I think it gets like 251 or something at level 100. So yes, and there's no real other way to boost its attack. So it was fun using that anyway. It was good. Make sure you stick around for the bloopers at the end of that. There was two rather funny ones I thought I'd whack on at the end there. Now, if you've got any theme teams and stuff that you're not sure that I've done or not, just please check the playlist out and notice there's still people posting teams that have already been done, and it takes like 1 second. Just go click the playlist and just go Control F and type in the theme team or whatnot. Okay, that's game anyway. Hope you guys enjoy the fun. Plenty of theme teams to come this week. Should be awesome. Stream should be soon. I'll let you know about that one. Peace out.